There is a truth that many of us have forgotten, a truth buried under layers of expectations, judgments, and fears. It is the truth that we are born free, free to love, free to create, free to express ourselves without limits. But somewhere along the way, we lose that freedom. We learn to doubt, to judge, to conform. We inherit beliefs that are not ours, agreements that shape the way we see ourselves and the world. These agreements dictate our thoughts, control our emotions, and define our reality. And because of these agreements, we suffer. But what if I told you that suffering is optional, that the chains you wear are invisible, and the key has been in your hands all along? This is The Wisdom of the Four Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz, a book that does not just offer advice, but a path, a way to break free from the prison of self-limiting beliefs and reclaim the power you were always meant to have. These four agreements have the potential to transform your life, to free you from the mental fog that keeps you trapped in cycles of doubt, guilt, and pain. Imagine waking up every morning with a heart unburdened by the opinions of others, a mind free from self-judgment, and a spirit untamed by fear. Imagine a life where you no longer second-guess yourself, where you walk confidently, unapologetically, and with purpose. This is what happens when you adopt the four agreements. They are simple, yet profound, easy to understand, yet challenging to live by. But if you commit to them, if you truly embody them, you will experience a transformation more powerful than you ever imagined. The first agreement is to be impeccable with your word. Words are not just sounds, they are forces of creation. With your words, you build the world around you. You can use them to lift someone up or tear them down. You can use them to inspire yourself or to create self-doubt. Every time you speak, you send out energy that shapes reality. So choose your words wisely. Speak with integrity. Say only what you mean. Use your words to spread love, not poison. Because every word you say is a spell. You're either casting magic or spreading destruction. Your words have the power to heal or to wound, to liberate or to enslave. Be aware of the words you tell yourself, because they become the beliefs you carry. And what you believe becomes your reality. The second agreement is to not take anything personally. How many times have you been hurt by someone's words or actions? How many times have you allowed the opinions of others to define your worth? The truth is, nothing anyone does is because of you. People act based on their own fears, their own experiences, their own agreements. When someone criticizes you, they are revealing their own wounds, not yours. When you take things personally, you make yourself a victim of other people's battles. But when you stop, when you refuse to absorb their negativity, you become untouchable. You become free. No longer are you controlled by praise or criticism. No longer do you seek validation from outside of yourself. You're no longer a prisoner of external approval, but a master of your inner world. The third agreement is to not make assumptions. Assumptions are dangerous because they create unnecessary suffering. How often do we assume we know what someone is thinking? How often do we create stories in our minds that have no basis in reality? Instead of assuming, ask. Instead of jumping to conclusions, seek clarity. Communication is the key to understanding. When you stop assuming, you stop misunderstanding. And when you stop misunderstanding, you stop suffering. How much pain have you endured because you assumed someone's intentions? How many relationships have been damaged because words were left unspoken? Because truth was buried beneath assumption. Instead of building walls with fear, build bridges with understanding. Instead of assuming the worst, ask the questions that lead to truth. The fourth agreement is to always do your best. This does not mean perfection. This does not mean exhausting yourself. It means showing up fully, giving your all with the energy you have at this moment. Some days your best will be incredible, and some days it will be enough just to keep going. But as long as you give your best, you will have no regrets. You will live with honor, with pride, with peace. And when you do your best, life rewards you in ways you never expected. Your best today will not be your best tomorrow, and that is okay. What matters is that you commit, that you keep moving forward, that you pour your heart into whatever you do. Life is not about being perfect. It is about being present. It is about effort. And effort, over time, creates transformation. When you embrace these 4 agreements, you step into a new reality. A reality where you are no longer controlled by fear. We are no longer held back by doubt. You become a warrior of truth, a creator of your destiny, a master of your mind. The old patterns begin to fade, and a new life begins to emerge. One filled with joy, love, and absolute freedom. The journey is not easy. It will test you. It will challenge you. But if you commit, if you truly dedicate yourself to living these agreements, you will unlock a power within you that is limitless. This is not just philosophy. This is a way of life, a path that leads to self-mastery, a practice that brings peace. The world will not change for you, but you can change the way you experience the world. You can choose to live with awareness. You can choose to break the chains. You can choose freedom. And if this message speaks to you, if something inside you feels awakened, then I invite you to take the next step. Read the 4 agreements. Let its wisdom sink deep into your soul. Let it challenge you, transform you, set you free. And if this journey inspires you, if this audiobook has ignited something within you, then subscribe to this channel. There's so much more to explore, so much more to learn, so much more to become. This is just the beginning. Are you ready?